Hi everyone! For my fellow starters, why should we do our hair? Well, sure, we can get by just washing it and brushing or combing it simply. And if that's your preference, I recommend you get some kind of cool stylized cut. You know, the shaping of your hair so it looks good while being so low maintenance. But I prefer my hair to be long and even, so there are lots of hairstyles possible. There are so many cool hairstyles that long, even hair can do. Ponytails, twin tails, braids, buns, ropes, and whatever else is out there. Sure, I'm a starter and I only know how to do a good low ponytail, a good fold over bun, a good modernized Navajo bun, over the shoulders twin tails, and a solo over the shoulder ponytail. But these are all very nice hairstyles, and it's nice to be able to vary my hair as I feel like, instead of always looking the same. So I recommend you take some time to think about this. Do you prefer none, very short, short, medium, longer, medium, long, very long, or extra long hair? Just to let you know, medium is jaw length and around your shoulder tops. So it's like that range from jaw to around your shoulder tops. Oh, why is he wet? Guess he had a little run out the door moment and got rained on. Okay, where was I? Okay, so just to let you know, medium is from jaw length to like around the tops of your shoulders. And longer medium is like from the tops of your shoulders to the bottoms of your shoulder blades. Okay, so that length is not long hair. No, it is not. Not even for a male. That is medium hair lengths, not long. Okay? I know a lot of people try to call that long. No, it is not. And that only takes like so many months to years to grow, depending on your hair growth per year. That's very short hair growth from like a shortcut. That's not an achievement in hair length, guys. That's medium. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so longer hair can do more hairstyles and is easier than maintaining a regular trim, but uses more and more hair product over time. Personally, I recommend just getting an even cut and growing it out either how long you feel is your maximum comfort or just keep growing. And yes, I'm talking to all genders, not only cisgender straight females. This vlog's audience is gender neutral and orientation neutral. Though, if you're wondering, I'm personally a cisgender bisexual female. So, as a bisexual, I don't really like gender divisions like dresses versus pants or long hair versus short hair. I like seeing the world equally. So, yes, I recommend that males have long hair, personally. Um, so you can like do a bunch of hairdos, bunch of hairstyles. Um, but if you like looking more like a sexist stereotype, go ahead. So as you, oh, okay, where was I? Okay, so as you might have gotten already, I personally recommend going with varied hairstyles instead of a low maintenance signature haircut. But if you are lazy or you're very busy with little time to devote to your appearance, I'd recommend getting a stylized cut. You simply have to brush or comb. If you're low maintenance, you want to be low maintenance, that's fine. But I do recommend get a real stylized haircut from a salon. Don't just have like plain, even hair when you're just washing it and brushing or combing it and done. That's very boring. It's not very attractive. It's very lazy and not recommendable. Okay, so where was I? And if you choose long hair and various hairstyles, I do recommend securing your hair with ouchless ponytail holders, then wearing a scrunchie over the ponytail holder because the holder is nice and strong to hold your hair for a while, but the scrunchie is cuter. Let's put it this way, holders by themselves look very plain, like simply leaving your hair down. Let's But if you add a scrunchie, you're as beautiful as royalty. Yes, scrunchies look very royal. They look regal, like a princess or a prince. It's very nice. For example, scrunchies remind of Jasmine, Princess Jasmine in Aladdin. Even though she didn't wear a scrunchie, it still reminds of her. Like she would wear scrunchies if she were around today. Okay, so, and where was I? Here's an extra topic. So, for my fellow starters, pretty is feminine, handsome, handsome is masculine, and beautiful is androgynous. So from now on, you will know which word to use in describing attractive people and which is your preference. Okay? So now you know pretty is for feminine people, handsome is for masculine people, and beautiful is for androgynous people. So, pretty is more like a traditional, stereotypical feminine person, like wearing a dress or a skirt or having long hair. Okay? And handsome is a stereotypical masculine type of look, like short hair and pants. And beautiful is androgynous. So if you want to compliment someone, use the correct word, or they might take offense. So a cisgender straight female will not like it if you call her handsome, and she might not like it if you say beautiful if she knows the meaning is androgynous beauty. And likewise, a handsome man might get upset if you call him either pretty or beautiful. Um, but a lot of people will take either the correct gender word of stereotype or beautiful, and they usually won't get upset. But some people will get upset. They do not like the androgynous word because they are not androgynous and because they're binary in their orientation. They're cisgender and binary. They don't like the many genders view and existence. They don't like it. So if you call them non binary words like beautiful, they might take offense. Um, so that was this entry. I just wanted to talk about hair links and give advice. And I just threw that last part in because it was on subject of another paragraph. And yes, this time I wrote it out. I typed it up before I made the video because I had a lot to say and I wanted to get it said in one video without running around in circles and getting lost and ending up in multiple videos. So I typed it up and I read it to you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Though I didn't have very much skill in reading it to you instead of just talking. Um, so you might have noticed I slipped up a little in my speech here and there. I'm a starter. Forgive me. Um, so, bye.